Hello everyone. So in my previous video of moderation, I had Night Dragons, I believe, ask me how do I stay under 45 grams of carbs. Well, the thing is, that is just a goal I set for myself because I feel 45 grams per meal works out best for me. And that mostly gives me better control over my blood sugars. Not always, as we all know. So, what do I have for breakfast? Well, it's normally cereal or fruit, or cereal and fruit. Depends how hungry I am. Normally it's the whole wheat bran kind of thing, and then I would have an apple or anything else that is actually yummy for that morning. Depends what I feel like. But here's the trick. I set a 45 gram limit for myself. So instead of standing with the cereal box, bowl, thingy, whatever you put your cereal in, and standing there and shake, 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 until the whole bowl is full and overflowing with joyness, no. I limit myself to a little cup. I bought myself like a little measuring cup type thing, and I just take one little scoop and there we go. And that is limited to like 30 grams. I worked it out, throw, weigh, look. The thing that helped the most was that app I told you about. So I just checked how many grams of this particular cereal is that amount of carbs. And now I just limit myself to that amount, put it in the bowl, put it in the milk, that is extra, and then I limit myself to that. If I want to have extra fruit or whatever with that, then obviously I would cut down on the cereal. I would take half of what I normally would, and then I just substitute, that is a hard word, substitute, that thing. I just put it in place of the cereal. And that's breakfast for you. Well, I normally used to have snacks during the day at 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but I cut those out. You can have them if you really want to, but for me, I felt even if I take my insulin for that and work out precisely everything right, it never works for me. So I felt it best cutting it out. And since then, my sugar has been a little bit more stable than eating the snacks. Why? I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. And now we get to lunch, my favorite meal. Okay, wait, eating is my favorite thing to do, so let's just skip it to the next thing. Well, for lunch, I normally have my meats and vegetables and maybe a slice of bread. Maybe. Depending if I have a potato, then I would skip the slice of bread. And yes, here comes the rule. Ding ding, something is flashing, I guess. And it would be, don't go grabbing 2, 3, 4, 5 slices of bread. Don't be greedy. Take 1 slice of bread. For dinner, I have my proteins and all that, and that is fish or any kind of fish. I normally eat fish for dinner. And again, for that, I keep to the healthy things instead of having extra slices of bread or anything extra. I would just cut it down. That's the main goal of it, is to limit yourself. If you want to have, say, 50 grams of carbs, go for it. I'm not saying you have to stick to 45 for a limit for a meal. I am saying if you feel like 50 is your limit, go for 50. But then try and stay in that limit. For me, I just cut down on all the things, and instead of overindulging on one thing, I would just supply it with something else, but also moderation. Just like the previous video, moderation. Don't take 10 slices of bread, take 5, if you will. And basically that's how I do it. I set myself to 45 grams. I used to be a little bit more, but I just felt that's basically overeating. And the doctor said, I'm fat. So I'm trying to cut down on all these yummy little things, but don't cut them all out because sugar and all those yummy things are still good for you. So set a limit. Mine is 45, so work out. This is that, that is this. I actually want 2 slices of bread today, so that just means I need to kick the potato. And well, that's all I have for you today. If you have anything to ask or want to see anything in a video, please leave it in the comments below and I will gladly make one. And maybe you get a shout out, like nice dragon. Dragons, the wiener things. Well everyone, then from me, myself, and I, goodbye everyone. I'm gonna click the button now. Click.